around here, so thank you for joining me, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm just here to enjoy the weather, you know?
Huh, I mean, not too different from home from you. My commentator is here. Oh my gosh, Ben, hi!
We swapping out? Hey, I don't care.
Do you want to do the next game so I can take the next game off? Yeah, cool, because I want to take the next game off. I've been chatting all day. Awesome. All right, Ben Mertens will be your commentator in the next time slot.
Oh, Ben.
But for now, it's me and Nathan. All right, we're just getting ready to begin. We have a ref circle going on right now. Hoping that this game is quick, not just because we're behind, but because both of these rosters are on the smaller side and not used to playing at altitude. And so here's to hoping they're not too tired and this doesn't drag out too long, because I'm just watching that sun go down lower and lower. And sun goes down at 8:15. The last game slot's at 8:30, so we will be playing in under lights in the dark a little bit, but hopefully not for too long. I know everybody wants to get back, get warm, and get ready for tomorrow.
They need to start glow-in-the-dark Quidditch.
I mean, like, walk me through this. Like, would, like, Quidditch players have to become, like, bioluminescent or something?
No. So what you do is you dip your hands in the bioluminescent paint stuff.
Yeah.
And then you paint the balls with that, and you paint the hoops. So you don't see the player, you just see the hands.
It's like when they tried, this is the thing, remember when, or you might be a little young, I'm a little young. Remember when they tried to make the hockey puck in NHL neon on TV, and, like, it was super distracting?
I seemingly do remember that somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be the same for Quidditch. Like, not a good
Everybody's
time.
just staring at the puck, and all of a sudden everything's going to hell on the other side of the field. Like, oh my god, there's a game going on?
Yeah. But for now, the only luminescence we have is the sun in our eyes a little bit. So do forgive us a little bit if we're a little slow identifying the players. They are backlit. And we only have a roster for Bosnia, but
Gonna be honest. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I recognize a couple of the Army Ants players.
I was gonna say for the
Army Ants.
Army Ants. I keep wanting to call them Anteaters.
And they both have hot pink too, so like.
And I was just with the Anteaters.
Right?
They were on my field. Like, it's just in my mind. But I was gonna say I can see about 2 players right now because of the glare.
All right. Well, we're gonna do our best.
We can really commentate on one side of the field.
Brooms up. All right, it looks like Bosnia started with Quaffle and Bledger, which means Army Ants have 2 Bledgers. All right, Nathan, you're a beater, so I'm going to rely on you to break down this beater play.
Yeah, so far from the Bosnia games I've seen, they like really fast-paced open field beater play, and what I'm seeing so far is definitely that. They want to try to open up the field and take those beaters as far away from the hoops as they can. Unfortunately, I think they ran into one of the beaters, so they turned over the Quaffle immediately without being able to get BS back.
Yeah, they didn't have... BS is what they call Bledger control in Canada for Bledger supremacy, right?
Bledger supremacy, yes.
I love that.
Makes me feel powerful.
It does have a bit more like weight to it than like Bledger control, you know? I like it.
Yeah, plus it's like easier to say. It's like, hey, got BS, got BS.
Yeah. Easier than like screeching, we got control! Which definitely some of my former teammates have heard me screech that. Sorry guys, if you're listening.
You're always in control.
No, I just wish I was. That's why I became a tournament director, to feel like I was.
You just push everything in the right direction and it falls in the right place.
There you go. All right, we already got 1 Army Ant in the box. Or coming out? Oh yeah, he's getting replaced, it looks like. Injury replacement already?
Mouth guard?
Headband? Question marks?
Equipment failure.
There we go. Anyway. We're waiting for him to come. Alright, never mind, we're not waiting for him, we're going. Alright, Bosnia back with the Quaffle.
Bosnia's offense has to be one of the most well-balanced offenses I've seen. Like, even with some of their less experienced chasers, they're still solid.
All right, that's a Bosnia goal, first of the game.
Very nice.
10 Bosnia, 0 Army Ants. All right. Oh, yeah, he was in the box. He just went to go fix his headband.
He's got, yeah. Even after many years of Quidditch, you still forget to tag in.
I mean, maybe it is many years, maybe it's not for him. While I don't have the Army Ants roster, I do know that while some of them are veterans, some of them are college players whose teams aren't here and are on the Army Ants roster, so could be one, could be the other.
Well done.
But that definitely could be a Bosnia goal. 20 Bosnia, 0 Army Ants.
Bosnia's got their BS back, gonna set up their defense. From watching the last game, Bosnia sets up a nice 2-2 zone, and it really forces you to drive into the beaters, which just shuts down everything that most teams want to do. They want to drive, they want to dish, and they want to dunk.
Ooh, nice, pulling it down.
Good attack.
Ooh, that bobbled up. Wasser, it looks like trying to recover it. Recognizable by that. No, that's not actually Wasser. It's the other guy with the floofy, not quite ponytail. Wasser's got the ponytail.
The floofy.
He's just got a little floof in the back.
Nice shot.
Yeah, another Bearsharks goal. No, you're flipping the wrong one. There you go. 30 Bearsharks, 0 Army Ants. Yeah, hot pink is like the new trendy color. I feel like there are trends of like there was like a lime green period where we had like Rain City and the Vipers both independently picked lime green. Hot pink I think is the new like
it's the new trend.
Yeah, it's the new trend. I like it.
I'm gonna say I'm a sucker for purple, like hot pink and purple.
Like the Breakers alternate uniforms, yeah. Like purple's my favorite color. When I saw those alternates, like I was sold.
In love.
I missed their jersey sale just because like I didn't see it, and I'm like so bummed out. Next time the Breakers sell jerseys, I am getting one for sure.
Same. I messaged Shirley a month after saying, "Hey, is your jersey still on?" And she's like, "Sorry,
Don't
that
worry,
was a month ago."
They'll do it again.
I hope so. Those are bomb jerseys.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a fan of their original Tide Pods at all, but this is an upgrade.
They're trending in the right direction. That's good.
Absolutely. All right, it's turnover. Another wild shot from the Army Ants, recovered by Bosnia.
I'm kind of curious about their choice of plays, because the best way that I've found to break a 2-2-D is just to come behind and sort of attack from the side.
And they haven't really been doing that.
No, they've chosen
Arbor.
to just run in from the front, and it's not working so well for them.
Yeah.
So hopefully if they recover BS, they'll find a way to sort of
switch things up, yeah.
Yeah, sort of split the D, create some opportunities for each other.
Oh, and she's going all the way back.
Quick little reset play.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're being called on reset fouls. So
Yeah.
just quaffle back.
Oh yeah, the sun is right in my eyes now. Delightful.
I mean, on the bright side, at least we got sun now.
Ah, the sun is bright.
Right?
That is the bright side over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. Like I am not complaining about the sun. I will take every drop of sunlight I can get.
Every little
ray
degree of Fahrenheit. Almost said Celsius, and I'm like, oh.
We would forgive you. You're Canadian.
That's right.
If you can say BS, you can say Celsius.
Oh.
Happy to translate.
Good attack. Beat out.
Ooh,
little cherry picking by Bosnia, catching him sleeping.
Oh,
well
that
done.
was pretty for the sake of being pretty. He could have made that shot, but he wanted his teammate to get one.
Everybody gets a touch. Gotta love that teammate mentality.
5 minutes!
All right, 5 minutes have elapsed. And Arbor bringing it up slow. That's Wasser. That's the ponytail I was looking for.
So
bringing it up.
The big thing Arbor needs to do right now is just put a chaser behind the net. If you can either draw one of the keepers or one of the hoops.
16 is trying. It gets beat out by...
Interesting. So they won't even let the chasers come around.
Oh, no, there's got another one behind, though.
Yeah, but he's there's a chaser mark there. And a turnover. Quick little touch.
And another Bosnia goal. It's 60 Bearsharks, 0 Ann Arbor. Haven't had any shutouts on this field today yet.
Not yet?
And I know some people are superstitious about that. And to that I say,
Caster's curse.
the only sport worth being superstitious about is hockey. And this is not that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But, you know, I'm a Sharks fan and we haven't won the cup yet. So, like, how good are my superstitions really helping me?
Fingers crossed. There's
No,
always next year.
It's not going to be this year, that's for sure.
That's all right. I'm a Canucks fan. We've had our 1 year of glory, and after that, it's.
But you had one. We have none. And they have another goal. It's 70-0. Bosnia still up. We're about 7 minutes in, and Bosnia's scoring or averaging a goal a minute. So, you know, not great for Ann Arbor. They're coming up in a straight line, a line of ants, if you will. Except lines of ants don't come up like that. They follow each other, don't come up parallel.
I wonder if they tried that, if it would work. Just do a whole sort of little, like, the whole goose V formation.
Oh my god, the flying V.
Yeah.
Speaking of hockey, one of my favorite sports movies, like D2 The Mighty Ducks, arguably one of the best sports movies. I can't see the Twitch chat, but Twitch chat, sound off with your favorite sports movie. And if any of you say Mudbloods, I love that movie, but you are lying.
Also depends, you know, what kind of sport you're in. 'Cause for baseball players, Field of Dreams is one of those classics.
I like Moneyball.
Yeah. Moneyball's a great one.
Yeah. I'm a Giants fan, but I appreciate the A's.
Yeah. Another Bay Area team.
Yep. Yeah. I personally have never understood the dislike Bay Area teams have for each other because they're always in different divisions, so they're not actually competing with each other. It's just like a hometown rivalry thing.
I think it's just because they're so close that they get to have that rivalry, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, how are you supposed to have a rivalry with somebody who's on, like, the other side of the country and you see them, like, a couple times
Oh,
a
no.
year?
As a Giants fan, it's part of my religion to hate the Dodgers. The A's
There
are
you go.
fine.
There you go.
7:22.
Also, I'm from San Jose, so, like, I can't really claim San Francisco or Oakland. We get to kind of pick and choose, so.
Always pick the better team.
I generally tend to pick the San Francisco teams. That's just the way I
Yeah.
leaned growing up. I was a Niner fan, so.
Yep. But A's is that underdog story.
Yeah, and like I love going to Giants games, but like it's expensive to go to Giants games these days.
It
And
is,
like
yeah.
A's games not so much, and just like the Coliseum's old, but I like it. I don't know.
It's got a character to it, you know? All these
Exactly.
old time sort of baseball stadiums have their character to it. You
But
know,
I
like,
will say the Giants baseball stadium, like on the bay, super gorgeous.
during sundown when you got that little golden hour,
Yeah.
those jerseys just look amazing. Like it's just a great time to be sitting at a ball field.
For sure.
But now we're sitting at a Quidditch ball field.
A Quidditch pitch. Right, Bosnia setting up their offense. They're up 80-none.
Wonderful spacing from Bosnia so far. Well, I hope so. I'm guessing which players are Bosnia.
The ones that are trying to score on those hoops.
True.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
they are starting to look like dark shadows from our side of things.
Yeah, because we get a great view of this side. Just this
Yeah.
side, it's a little skewed.
It's a shame most of the play is happening on the side where it's a little more obscured, but here we are. Wasser bringing it up for Ann Arbor.
Fantastic hairdo, have to say.
You know, I am really enjoying people's like post-pandemic hair choices. A lot of people grew theirs out and are now doing funky things with theirs.
Yeah, have a
I
little
grew
fun
mine
with
out
it.
for 2 years and then I hacked it off and dyed it purple. My husband's hair is longer than mine now. He's got some like luscious wavy locks. He hasn't cut
Yeah.
his in over 2 years.
Oh yeah,
I'm digging it.
it's a what a kick beat there.
Yeah.
Like
Ugh. Kick beats and like throwing a beat but hitting someone in the foot, those are two of my favorite things because like the precision you need for that.
Yeah, it's that.
I could never.
Not intentionally, but I'm sure
No,
it's
yeah.
happened.
I haven't even done it on accident because if I had, I would never let anybody forget.
Of course.
All right. Oh, that's a little high, but that's a pass.
Pass,
Maybe?
yep, gets beat out.
But it's recovered by Ann Arbor. No, way to be on there.
Good defense, good collapse.
Just gonna fall on that ball. Oh yeah, right in the eye. We're good. We're good.
You know, it's bad when even the refs are doing the whole shield the
Yeah.
sun thing. Ann Arbor has to find a way to crack this defense. So,
So it-
far, it's been impenetrable for them.
It's not a harbor. It's Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor,
yeah,
I
it's the
apologize.
city. No, you're all good. Yeah, it's the city where the University of Michigan is. All right, Ann Arbor on the board. It is now 90 Bosnia, 10 Ann Arbor. Game time, guys? What's the game time? Oh, we're almost at 10 minutes, so almost halfway
10
to the
minutes.
to the snitch period.
Making some good progress.
Yeah. There haven't been a ton of stoppages, so you know that's nice. That helps the game flow.
Fair. Oh,
Ooh.
what a try for the
Oh, and they're
beater
still
block.
trying.
I'd count that as a successful beater block. You
Yeah,
know?
good stop from Ann Arbor.
It's creative. I like it.
I mean, what you've been doing hasn't been working. You got to get creative.
Absolutely. So far, it's doing well for them. Got a goal, got a stop.
All right, 10 and a half now. Oh yeah, there are far more Bosnia jerseys than there are names right in front of me. So either people did not fill out their survey, entirely possible, or they do indeed have the fanboys that you expect them to have.
Of course. I think they do have a couple players who just really love the jerseys, you know? I love
mean,
them as well.
Oh yeah, I had a couple friends pick them up that didn't play for the team.
Oh. Nice try on the setup for the alley-oop. And recovery by Ann Arbor.
Oh, that's 3 stops in a row they've made now. Good for them.
Yeah. They're starting to feel the momentum in their favor.
Yeah.
See if they can capitalize on it. I think the most important for them right now is for their beaters to get that BS back.
Yeah. Wasser bringing up slow, waiting. He's got number 13 for Ann Arbor. They're trying to get back there. And no bueno. They got to rush back on D now.
Quick little breakaway.
And
good
there.
goal.
That's 100 Bosnia, 10 Ann Arbor. Not surprised that this team's taking it slow. I have to imagine this is Ann Arbor's last game of the day, playing at altitude, playing either 3 or 4 games. Not quite sure how their schedule shook out today. Yeah, I'd be conserving my energy too.
I think all teams played 4 games on the first day.
The college teams, I think, played 3.
Okay. Do they have smaller pools?
I forget how they worked exactly. But I could also be wrong.
Uh-oh, we got a no-bludger situation here for Bosnia. Pass and a dunk.
All right.
Very efficient.
Easy peasy. They're up 100 points. 110 Bosnia, 10 Ann Arbor. But no shutout, like I said, see?
Caster's curse.
I'm not superstitious.
I don't think I've seen a shutout all day. Like, I've seen some pretty big blowouts, but most teams put some good points on the board, you know?
Yeah. You know, you leave your head held high knowing that, like, somebody on your team got a goal. At nationals, too, right? Because the teams that tend to be blown out are, like, the teams that are... And I'll say this is someone who was on a team that was happy to be here.
Yeah.
They are happy to be here.
Absolutely. It's a great feeling to be at nationals, right?
And then get a goal on top of that? Like, yeah.
Especially if it's a team like Bosnia.
Yeah.
Or the Heat, like some of these top-tier teams. You're like, hey, I found a way.
You can ride on that. Like, remember that time I scored on the... Yeah, we know.
And then you see the players afters in the hotel. You're like, hey, I got a dunk on you guys. That felt great. Certainly earns you that bragging right.
All right, we got a timeout called by... not entirely sure who.
I don't think anybody said.
But no matter who, smart idea, honestly. Like, get some water. You really underestimate how much water you need up here. That's what I keep hearing from all the Utah folks. Drink more. You are not actually getting enough.
Absolutely. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Got a sticker on my water bottle. I appreciate very much. It says hydrate or dihydrate.
That's
constant
a great
reminder.
saying.
Constant reminder.
Learned that from one of my fellow Canadian players, Nathan Ross. Shout out to them.
Oh my god, I love
or
them. They're in
dehydrate.
They're in Calgary, right?
Yeah, they're helping Couch in Calgary right now.
Awesome. And they write, don't they write for a Calgary hockey blog like the Scorch Deck?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I haven't checked up on them in I think probably a year, but last I heard they were helping with the homeless shelter in Calgary as well
Oh,
as
that's
writing.
so cool.
Yeah, they're a very fantastic human being.
Yeah, no.
Game time. in
I always loved
13
seeing them when I was
minutes.
up in the Pacific Northwest T-game.
Yeah, always
Love the PNW teams, like north and south of the border. Y'all are great.
we try to keep things fun, keep things breezy.
Yeah, y'all are wholesome.
At the end of the day, can you be too serious about a sport that you run around with
I
a
mean,
broomstick
Austin
between your
Wallace
legs?
is up there. We
But
love Austin. We love
we've
Austin.
kept him in check, you know.
I'm
we
very
got to
proud
keep
of you.
that, you know. It is Austin Wallace at the end of the day. You can't deny it, but you got to keep his ego down just that little bit, you know.
You said it, not me. All right, Bosnia making a break for it. And they get it. All right, it is 1:30. Yes, 1:30 Bosnia, 10 Army Ants. And we're almost at 15 minutes. We're about 14 and a half. Though I keep forgetting that the score and the time are on the screen because I'm just so used to having to remind people because the way I usually stream,
Yeah.
luxury. Not having
Yeah.
to run the camera this
Right?
weekend, not being distracted, glorious. I can get used to this.
That's true. That is the life. Just show up,
Yeah.
commentate a game.
Big thanks
Somebody's
to the live stream team today, making things run smoothly. Michael O'Connor, the live stream coordinator for USQ, is playing for Bosnia. He's the one who organized all this stuff. Really been working hard to like up the quality of USQ streams, which I super appreciate. Cause like, yeah, I can show up with a camera or with my phone and stream. I'm happy to do that, but that's all I have the capacity for.
Yeah.
And to see people like really upping the quality is something I appreciate. As like I'm transitioning into the period of my life where I'm more of a fan and I want to watch from home,
Yeah, sometimes you want to kick your feet back, relax, and watch a game of Quidditch.
right?
That is such a weird thing to say, you know?
I remember European game, no, not European games, the World Cup that was in Firenze. Yeah, I was watching that on my TV at home and I was like, this is what I want Quidditch to be like.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I love coming to tournaments, I love seeing my friends, but like I just love watching it on my couch at home.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
warm, it's comfortable, get your nice little snuggie, maybe a bowl of popcorn.
Warmer than here, that's for sure.
Definitely.
But like the atmosphere of being at the game, you can't match it.
The energy that you get from the players, from the fans, from everybody around you.
Yeah. All right, that's
Speaking
a goal
of
for
energy.
Bosnia. 150.
Fourth game of the day, by the way.
All right, we're just over 16 minutes. Sounds like that was Emily Hickmott, but like I truly am blinded right now, so I can't. But the sidelines chanting Emily, so I'm gonna trust Bosnia to know their teammate. I
Always.
adore Emily. Actually, the first time I ever played Quidditch in Salt Lake City, it was with Emily Hickmott. We were on the same Snow Cup team. Dang. I do not want to say what year that was.
Don't date yourself.
2014? Oh, God. 2015.
Okay.
Or like for when 2014 was turning into 2015 because Snow Cup is around New Year's.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
back in the day.
Back in the day. Were you playing it, Nathan?
I was just graduating college back
Oh,
then,
man.
or graduating high school, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah. No, I actually didn't play Quidditch through all of my college career.
Yeah.
I wasn't exposed to it until I think 2018, 2019.
Well, Quidditch is happy to have you now.
I'm glad to be here. It's certainly one of those unique sports you can always have fun with.
Right? And like the community can't be beat. It's nice having friends
Very
across
true.
the countries. Oh, nice catch from 20. And he ducked that beat. Oh, you wanted him to
Finish
finish
that.
that.
Good
Oh, brought
tackle by
down.
74 for Bosnia here. Really. Oh.
Oh, wide.
Ooh, that should be a call.
Perry
That-
Wing beating out all the Ann Arbor players he can see.
and that's going to be a delayed call on Bosnia.
16:53.
Oh, that's the field manager.
Soleil gets food.
Oops, sorry, Soleil. Feed your field managers, y'all. Cherish them. I know I do. All right, waiting for this game to get back on the road.
Curious what the call is here. thought it would be a penalty on Bosnia for illegal bludger manipulation, but it seems they're talking to a Ann Arbor player.
Yeah. Sending them to the box or something.
Are you number 1?
Ah, dangerous kick.
Unfortunate.
Yep. All right, with speed now, just trucking up the pitch,
What a... So a lot of things just happened there.
including a goal.
Yep, there was a
Now 150.
good goal by Bosnia, but the Ann Arbor, number 14, made an amazing catch on the beat, trying to get back to his hoops.
Nice.
Unfortunately, the Bosnia players are running the field, and it looks like they're trying to get... Oh, poor 14, he's getting bullied.
It's rough, buddy.
Yeah. Bosnia beaters pushing forward, throw back to hoops from Ann Arbor.
O'Connor looking for something, some opening, pass it. Oh, nice recovery.
That is indeed the wrong color jersey to pass to.
All right. 160. We're just about at 18 minutes.
18 minutes.
And there it is.
18 minutes.
Closing in on that intermission.
I'm really glad that USQ decided to go with the 1 minute intermission as opposed to the 5.
It's 2, but I agree it's better than
2
5.
minute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, QC decided to go with the 5 minute, and you get so cold over that sort of
Right?
break.
Yeah. MLQ, I know back when I was managing, they had that 5-minute break before the overtime. And yeah, I think 5 minutes is overkill. 2 is a
Yeah.
sweet spot.
Yeah, two is definitely a really good number.
Because, like, 1 sometimes feels like too rushed, but 5 is too long. So, yeah. Agreed. All right, 170 now for Bosnia, 10 for the Army Ants.
Some really clean, crisp passing from Bosnia, finding that open man.
Mm-hmm. All right, 19 minutes now.
19 minutes.
Terry Wang picking off Army Ants. Exterminator. That's my boy. He got another one. He played for my Argonauts, so you know, have to give him a little shine. I drove him overnight 12 hours to play in Salt Lake City against the Hive because he had to work and he got off work at 5 and we had to play the next morning, so he had to sleep.
That's dedication.
I loved managing my team. And I wasn't the one who had to play, so
Yep.
we needed him to beat.
Fair enough. You can always sleep.
I made him and the other player in our car, Maddie Tim, she used to go to University of Kansas. I made them drive back.
That's only fair.
It's a 12-hour drive. That's
Yeah.
not nothing.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
a full overtime shift.
Yep.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 minutes.
All right. Last possession is another Bosnia goal, which means they're at 190. So we're going to do a little quick mental math. We're going to add 70 to that. The set score is 260. Whichever team gets to 260 first wins. Do you guys have set score up in Canada too or not?
I believe we do now.
Mhm.
I think it is 60 as opposed to 70, which, you know,
Give or take.
it's more or less the same. I'm a big fan of the set score as opposed to
Yeah.
snitch catch ends.
And you guys have an odd numbered snitch now too, right? Or no?
It's still 35 points. I believe.
35, yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 is so key because no more overtime. I hate
Yeah.
overtime.
Plus, if
If you've
you
been
like,
listening all day, you're sick of hearing me saying it, but I hate it that much.
But that adrenaline of 1 point could change the game.
I know, but like it makes the tournament undependable.
Mhm.
And like if you end up in like double overtime, like it's a 50-50 coin toss. And like on the one hand, if you didn't play well enough to avoid overtime or double overtime, that's on you. But on the other hand, it's frustrating.
Frustrating for the commentator.
Right? Not even just for the comment. Like it has frustrated me as a commentator, as a tournament director, as a player, as a coach. I hated it. Every version of me hated it. So and like ultimately, like like other than baseball, successful mainstream sports, generally speaking, you know when they're going to start and you know when they're going to end.
Roughly, yeah.
And like that's something we should emulate.
Yeah. Like I quite like soccer sort of timing will
Yeah.
work well with Quidditch, where you have the sort of injury overtime, but you
Yeah.
keep the clock running.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the closest comparison we have.
Pardon? Yeah. Yeah, I took over
Head coach Danica Liu, making sure the scoring table knows what's up, but they do. Not head coach, sorry, head ref, though she has been a head coach in the past too, so this woman can do everything.
It's always good to hear.
Yeah. You know, she's playing close to home. She's a Utah player, so
Very nice.
yeah.
You want to take your hoodie off, Saul? You want to take your hoodie off? Yeah. I didn't want you.
Some questionable fashion choices.
There's no rule against playing.
I mean, it keeps you warm, prevents injury.
Oh
Could be an
wow.
argument made.
If both of these seekers, if I remember right, both played for the Rochester Whiteout at one point or another, or were affiliated with the Whiteout. So
Yeah.
little MLQ reunion happening.
They certainly have a bit of chemistry with some back and forth banter going
Right.
between each other.
It's Rick Wasser and Solomon Gromiak.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
A little bit of equipment malfunction.
3, 2, 1. Seekers are released.
All right.
Let's see how the snitch game pans out.
Yeah. Ooh, just diving.
Sully with the big dive gets beat out. Wasser engaging,
Yeah.
trying to find that open
Wasser's
angle.
beat out.
Gets beat out. I have to say that as a snitch, that is the best feeling when they just get beat out and you get to sit there and just look at them, you know, like.
That's right, you snitched too.
Oh, close call by
Yeah.
Solomon. Had it in their hand and just slipped out. Another go.
Oh, and there it is.
Good pull.
Another 35 points for Bosnia, assuming it's good. It's getting a little chilly. I'll be real with y'all. I hope it's good because it'll get us a little bit closer to the end since Bosnia's a little bit closer to hitting the set score.
Yeah. You know, as much as you love Quidditch, after about, what is it, hour 12? We started at...
Oh no, I could watch Quidditch all day if it wasn't cold and getting
in the
dark.
outdoors,
Yeah.
getting hailed on.
And getting the dark. That's the thing. Like as soon as the sun goes, temperature's gonna tank.
That is very true.
But we got one more game after this. On this pitch, you'll be able to watch. I believe it's Skyline Quidditch and QC Dallas.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
I was managing one of Skyline's game. I think it was them
Ooh,
against
and
Breakers.
just bobbles in. Yeah, no, I heard they played. How'd that game go?
That was a great game, actually. It was,
2:30 for Bosnia. Continue. Anyway, yeah.
I believe it was 4-5
Oh,
at
wow,
about
close.
minute 15, so super close game.
Yeah.
Skyline started to break away and they got a snitch catch, so I think they were up by 70 at one point.
Yeah.
And Breakers, being Barry of Breakers against everybody, started making these amazing comebacks.
Nice. Oh,
And I
I love
think-
to hear that.
I think they had 66 unanswered goals to get them within catch range, or like
That's-
technically within catch range.
Yeah. I'm a Bay Area girl. Always like to see my Bay Area teams do well.
You know, there's way too many sweethearts on Bay Area not to be a fan of that team.
It's hard. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of my former teammates, a bunch of people I used to coach, like, I got a soft spot for them for sure.
Looks like we got a stoppage here. let's see who did the bad.
Yeah, she's got a card in her hand. Somebody did a bad thing.
A little bit of corroboration.
Yeah.
Little headband switch.
Hey, what was it called?
Base and mash cart in the box. Neck contact, apparently. He's fasting for Ramadan right now, in addition to playing in the altitude, so
Oof,
really testing himself.
definitely. What a beat.
All right, Bozzy picking it back up. Nice little toss. Ooh, dropped.
Rolling.
Ann Arbor going for the wrap, doesn't quite get it. One hoop down. It's okay, just scoring another one.
Absolutely, you got 2 more options.
240 now. 245, I should say. Is it 240 or 230? Okay, cool. It just didn't flip. I wanted to be sure. That's all.
Lo and behold, Twitch chat roasts us for getting the wrong score.
See, I'm kind of sad I can't see the chat. Normally I do like engaging with them, but yeah, if I'm getting roasted, I'm not hearing about it.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing great, I'm not hearing about it. Ah.
It's a double-edged sword.
I'll have to watch the VOD after.
Twitch chat, be nice. It's my first time.
You're doing great.
Bit of a drive here by Bosny. Deciding where to go.
Shot dunk. Good.
Nice
All right.
little crisp alley.
2:55 now. One more goal, and Bosny will end this game. But let's see if Ann Arbor can get on the board one more time.
Yeah, I want Ann Arbor to make a nice little crisp 1-2-3 pass.
Right?
Let's see if we can find some holes in that 2 and 2D.
Ooh, that's one. Let's see if they can get number 2.
Get that? Oh.
No. All right. Everybody coming up pitch. Quaffle, second to last. Oh, there's a bludger behind. Beats out Wasser. Looking for a lane, looking for a shot. And it's good. And that is game. Well, Nathan, thank you for joining me. You did great for your first game.
It's my pleasure. It's always fun to join you.
All right, first let's make sure the game is actually done. All right, that is game.
We have confirmation.
All right, we have one more game today, and it'll be QC Dallas versus Skyline Quidditch. Your commentator will be Ben Merton. This is Liz Barcelos signing off for the day. Nathan, thank you for joining me.
Always a pleasure. Take care.
Bye.